Hey, what's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Coach Eric here. Happy Sunday. The week of September, going into September tomorrow, September 16th, today being the 15th. And this Q&A is it's a question with a few questions around it. So it's like almost like a triple shot of the TWOTC Q&A. And so we're talking about what is this Masters 55 watt option. So you saw me talk about it on social media. I've talked about it in class. Just probably read about it here in the newsletter. And you might see it popping up now in Sugar WOD, right there, Masters 55 plus option, okay? And the question is, what is that? Who is that for? And why is it there? And so the Masters 55 plus, we look at the CrossFit community as a whole. We talk all the time about everyone can do CrossFit. And a lot of this stuff, people from a squatting standpoint, you can sit down and stand up. From a deadlift standpoint, you can pick stuff up and put it down. But there are certain things too that, depending on where you're at in life and depending on the wear and tear of your body over time, not just from fitness but from life in general, there may things that might be somewhat limiting and may limit the most bang we can get out of our buck over the course of a workout. And so this option is here, knowing that in that 55 plus ish age range, and that's a person to person thing. I'm not trying to paint with a broad brush here, general picture. It's person by person, but we want to make sure that people are getting certain things out of the workout. And instead of maybe trying to drive to this one particular thing, we can still maintain that by doing something else. And it is a way of scaling per se, but now it's also that, hey, to get the stimulus for this workout, here's what we're going to do. And so a great example is, I'm going to pull it up right here, is Thursday's workout, JT. So let me pull that up. All right. So workout JT. So this workout, 21-15-9, handstand push-ups, ring dips, push-ups. So we'll look at the handstand push-ups here. That is a higher skill gymnastic movement. And there are a lot of us at a point where we're kind of there, we're working on them, and it's there for us. But we might be at a point too where, like, hey, at a certain point in my life, my shoulders just aren't there to handle something like that as much as maybe I'd like them to. I can maybe practice it and hold on to it for a little bit. But that position is just, and maybe it's that position just isn't where I need it to be. And it might be a while before I get there. And so this could be because that's where you are, because that's where as an athlete, or it's a, hey, the wear and tear of life has gotten to me. So a way we modify that is just the RX Intermediate Beginner, handstand push-ups, pike push-ups. Okay, but now what we can do is take that, the 55 plus version right here is taking that. We're keeping the rep scheme the same. We're still staying with the press overhead, but now we're just going dumbbell push press. So this might even be a scale that you have used in the past already as an athlete. So it's not anything brand new. It's not anything out of the box. It's just creating this other option so that, hey, this might be where you're at and this is where you're going to be. And that is A-okay, because we're still going to get a lot of fitness through our programming, through our workouts, and what we're able to do. Some people that are 55 plus in our affiliate have handstand push-ups, and so it's like, cool, I don't need that. Some people may not get handstand push-ups, but we're still going to build that strength overhead, being able to open up the position, open up the shoulders, open up the chest, to be able to get that dumbbell up overhead, which is what we're looking for in a handstand push-up anyway. So it's kind of there as an option too. I still want to build strength. I still want to get on my workout, and I'm good at the point where I think my skill in the handstand push-up is about as far as it's going to go. And so we're going to take that, maybe practice a little bit for the workout. Here's what I'm going to do. And so it's an option there for the 55 plus athletes, but it also still acts as a great scaling option for any other athlete in the gym. So it has its title. It's there. It's a scaling option, or it's an RX version for certain athletes based on where they're at. So feel free to check that out. Feel free to log it. Feel free to use it however you need. If you got questions, hit me up. Let's keep it going. Let's have a fun one. And come CrossFit Open time, hopefully these are standards now that we're getting used to, that will be much more available for us as we get the CrossFit Open. And if you don't know what the CrossFit Open is, it's a good time coming in a few months. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your Sunday, and I will see you all on the creek.